name is Devin Rivera Osuna, and I'm with
Saul Mena, better known as Bandits MenaRD, professional gamer.
Perfect. First of all, thank you for your time. Appreciate you being here. How you enjoying DC so far?
It's good, man. DC is it's always good, but this time it's a short trip. You know, I've been practicing really hard. But yeah, I wanna. That last time I came, I saw everything like the White House, and it was sick.
Next time when you got some time, tap in with us. We'll give you a real trip at DC.
Yes,
we'll show you around.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's not the White House.
No, you gotta at least get that off the bucket list.
Yeah,
you gotta be like, I did the White House. I went to the National Mall. A lot of people be like, where's the mall at? And I'm like, it's a strip that has everything. It's not an actual mall that's outside. Mm-hmm. First question I was gonna ask. How have you been adjusting to, obviously, Street Fighter 6 being the new game that has come out, as opposed to Street Fighter 5? And you're still championing both.
It was tough at first because, you know, Street Fighter 6 is a very aggressive game. It has different mechanics, like with the drive rush. The drive system overall, you cannot, like, block because you lose the drive meter. So it was tough at first, but I just tried, you know, praying and keeping close to God and doing what I know what to do every day, practicing, watching videos, playing with the boys, playing with the community. And everything is working out right now. You know, I'm expecting it to not always go as good. I'm ready for that, but right now I'm doing good, so I'll just keep doing my best.
I mean, one big thing, me being a gamer myself, I know fighting games is always a game of adjustments. There's always going to be an update. There's going to be something new that comes out, so you got to adjust with those dynamics.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's a good thing about it. Real big thing, being a Dominican gamer, I mean, I think we all grew up with a mom or a dad somewhere that was like, yo, get off the game. You got to go do something else. How do you feel that you've broken that barrier and you've actually like proven that, you know, you could turn this into a profession?
A lot of people have come up to me and tell me that, yo, thank you, you know, like you bailed me out. So many people in my family, now they know. But for me, it was tough too. You know, my dad was a cop back in the DR, so he ain't know. He didn't
Gotcha.
like
He didn't have that idea.
No, he even, I remember when I got the visa and I got my first team supporting me, the Rice Nation. He hit the visa from me. He was like, "Nah, you're not gonna travel. You know? I don't know whether you're gonna go out play games," but it was all from a place of good intentions, like protecting me from something that was not good for me. But now he watches my matches, he watches the tournaments, gives me tips like, "Yo, you should pick JP." And
at the end of the day, look, it's pops. Once they come around and they realize that they're like, that, at the end of the day, that's my son. Like, I want to see him do his best.
So I think in the DR, it's helping a lot, especially in platforms like this one. I really appreciate it, and it's something that positively impacts our culture because there's a lot of money and a lot of, not only as a player, as a streamer, as someone that helps run a tournament, like there's many opportunities, and I feel like it will only do good to the DR for this to grow. And I feel like I've put my little bit of help there, but I want to do more.
No, I definitely agree. I remember when I was young, around like 16, I went over there to play baseball. But at the end of the day, once the sun goes down, like you got to do something else. So I was always surprised going to like different people's house from the academy, and they're huge gamers. Like at the end of the day, once they get off the field, they were playing Naruto, Shippuden, they hop on Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter yourself, just like that, Call of Duty, and there's a lot of talent there. There might not be the resources, but there's talent there.
I feel like what makes us good in sports, like baseball and boxing and anything that we do, is that competitive mindset of fighting against each other and seeing who's better. And that's in gaming too. The culture is there for the kids, you know, we go 100%. To the centros and fight our brothers and our friends. But it's not organized. That's the issue. That's what we have to do. But we're gamers. The Dominicans, we're all playing all the time, you know?
Every time. And I would say one real big thing also with the Bandits, and I see that you're kind of like pushing that culture forward. And like you said, trying to help out a lot. What's an advice that you can give to whether it's a Dominican American here that's trying to break into that industry or even somebody back in DR?
The advice will be first to follow the game that you like because it's tough. You know, when you try to make something your job, it's always going to be tough because you have to excel at it. You have to put in a lot of time and you have to perfect your craft, master it. So I feel like first pick the game you like, pick the community you like with what you're rocking with, and then follow it. Follow the tournaments. Try to copy like what are people doing, why are they doing it. Try to understand it and then apply it in your game. Have fun. Do what you always do. But also try to be mindful of how you can improve in the game. I feel like that's the first step, and follow the events, and that's how you're gonna meet all of the people that are around the industry, because we don't have a university of gaming right now, not yet, only in Korea.
They're starting to make some eSports in colleges. Yeah, they're starting to break away.
They have it, but not here. So right now we have to, you know, hustle a little bit of the
100%.
information, and that information is out there. You just have to know where to look for it, and that's in events and in tournaments of the community that you're following.
Perfect. And then one last question. I'll take it real basic. If you had to, I'll give you maybe a Nintendo 64. You're either going to do Team Mario or you're going to go Team Zelda.
Right.
That's a tough one. I know. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put you on the spot like that.
It's Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
So, because of the platform that you mentioned, there's a lot of good Mario games. The best Mario game, I think, is there. But sadly, I gotta go with Zelda because you got Ocarina of Time and you got Majora Mask. I don't think no franchise is touching that.
You're right.
Nintendo
I mean,
64.
you can't go wrong with Link.
Yeah.
I can't hate that. I can't hate that
Yeah,
question. Mario's
that's
definitely
why.
the popularity, but I mean, Legend of Zelda's
not
story.
64,
and
not
just-
64.
Yeah, I know. That's why I try to like minimize it down. Once again, my name is Devin Rivera Osuna, and I got to speak with
Saul Mena, better known as Bandits MenaRD, professional gaming, and I got to talk with the DPA.
Perfect. Appreciate you for your time.